Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Pam and this is the Mrs. Champion channel, and happy Friday to you all. I hope you're having a great week. On Fridays, we do our football savings challenges, so that's what we're going to get started on here in a second. But I want to do my Valentine's Day shut the box before I forget. And this savings challenge is from Vicky over at Pink Plum Budgeting. It's called Saving with My Galentine Shut the Chocolate Box. And it's in collab with Budgeting with a Ginger and Sassy Ginger Budget. So we're working on this box right here. I usually try to do this once a day, and I thought that this would help go towards Valentine's Day savings, but I think we have more than enough saved in our Valentine's Day savings, so this may end up going elsewhere. So we're just going to go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and get 2 D6 dice, and we will roll those down. Let me get a couple that you can actually see. We will use our Tina's from Eva at Budget Your Life. These are so pretty. So let's go ahead and drop them down and see how we fare today. So off the back, we got a 7. And the next one, I'm going to say that that's a 5 and a 4. Hopefully you guys can see that. That's a 9. Sometimes these dice don't fall very flat. That is another 7. So let's do 3 and 4. Hopefully that doesn't come to bite me in the butt. All right, and that is 5 and 4 is 9. So, ooh, here we go. That did bite me in the butt. Sheesh. Oh no, 8 and 1. We can do 8 and 1. Sometimes I really have to look at my board and see see what's left. All right, there's our 8. So we'll do 6 and 2. So we need a 5, 10, 11, or 12. We have been playing this the low budget way. We got another 7. So let's do a courtesy roll and see if we can redeem ourselves. There's our 10. All righty, we need 11, 12, or 5. There's a 4. All right, so we're out. So 12 and 11 is 23 plus 5 is 28. Whew, even low budget, paying halfway, is 14. So $14 going into this today. Let me go ahead and grab that. This has been quite hard to shut the box because of these 2 really big numbers right here, but that's okay. It's just helping us save. And we have 20, 32, and 4. So we had total 28, just to be clear with everyone. And then we just went and put that in half, divided that in half. So 28 divided by 2 is 14. So that's what we have for savings today. So we'll finish up these 2 final boxes in the next 2 videos. All right, so we're going to get started on our football savings challenges. And yeah, I'm still, tuning into football, even though my boys are out. Lots of changes going on in the Pittsburgh locker room, and, so we'll just have to wait and see what they do next year. There's always a wait and see with these guys. So let's go ahead and get started with our savings. I'm going to pull out our scratch and save and our roll and save first. And our first challenge we're going to work on, let me go ahead and zoom in a little bit so you can see. And hopefully, let me see if I can do anything about this glare. You guys know I hate for you to have to be bothered with that. Okay, I'm guessing that's a little bit better. All right, so this is from Sheila over at Gen X Budgets, and this is free in her Ko-Fi. She was so gracious to give us this to us so that we can save for our football savings. So, I don't know. We'll see what we'll scratch today. We may scratch just half and then save the other half for next Friday. We are wrapping up these savings challenges, so since today is the 23rd, we technically only have 2 more weeks to save in these before I completely call it quits for football savings challenges, because the Super Bowl is on February 8th. So let's go ahead and get started. We'll go right here. I'm not going to roll. We're just going to scratch. We got the stadium. Hopefully that's not shaking the camera too much. And the stadium is $2. So let's go ahead and grab 2 for that. Can you see my money? No, you cannot, because I have it so zoomed up in. Let me scooch that over, and we'll grab $2 for the stadium. All right, let's go right here. This one's like half off anyway. We have a football jersey, and the jersey will save us $1. We may end up finishing this, guys. Let's go right here. And the spirit finger, yeah, $1. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and finish this today. So $1 for that. Let's go right here. Another spirit finger for $1. And let's do our last scratcher. And then we'll go ahead and tally this all up and see what we saved in this challenge altogether. Another stadium, and that's another $2. So let's go ahead and grab 2. And let's get this in order. Okay, I'm going to use my vacuum here quickly. So let's go in our binder and get the money out for that. So this challenge helped us save, looks like a decent amount of money. Thank you, Bestie. Bestie Sheila gave this to all of us. And like I said, even if you don't use it now, you can download it. Just keep it in your files and then print it out once football season starts all over again. So 20, 42, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So $49 in this savings challenge. How awesome is that? So let me get a clip. And this will probably just go towards our monthly count. We don't count at the end of the month anymore, but I have been keeping tally of all the challenges that we finished so far. That will more than likely go into our Discover savings. And so far in the Discover savings, we have $620 going over to there. So all the rest of the savings have been going into the Ally account. So let's go ahead and get started on this savings challenge from Party Planner Papery. And this is a $40 savings challenge. We're just going to go in and start. So that's a 5. We'll scratch 2 and we'll finish this up next week. Let's go down here and 3. So $8 going in on this side. Okay. So in total for our scratch off challenge, I'm pretty sure it's this one right here, right? Let me see. What's on the other side? 18, 23, 24, 25, 26. I want to make sure because I have these separated. Okay, so that's that money. So it should be 25 on this side, I'm thinking, plus the 8 that we just scratched. Let me see. Let me add all this up real quick. So 5, 6, 7, and 8. So in total, for this scratch off challenge from Party Planner Papery, 25, 30, 1, 2, and 3. 33, let me make sure. 10, and that's 18, 19, 23, 28, 33. Yep, that's right. So $33. So we have $7 between these two scratchers left, and we'll finish that up next week. And then let's go ahead and do the other side, which is a roll and save. It looks like we've been rolling a D6 dice, so let's go ahead and get started with that. That's a 1. It looks like we're finishing it up this one. And a 2. So another $3 coming into this. Let's go ahead and get the money out for that. So we have $26 in here already, plus another 3 makes $29. Get my money together. Okay. 25, 6, 7, 8, and 9. I got one too many ones. So let me make sure. 18, 19 plus 5 is 24. 26, 27, 28. Well, I'm just going to leave the 29 in there because I could have definitely not counted that right. An extra $1 savings is okay. All right, so we finished 2 of those challenges already. Let's go ahead and get started on our minis. I'm trying to keep these videos as short and sweet as possible. Oh, no, we're not ready for minis. We got one more challenge to do, guys. This one comes to us from Kimmy's Budget on Etsy. She sent this out to anyone who purchased her NFL Picks game. And so I definitely wanted to help save with this. This is definitely going to go to Super Bowl savings. It'll help fund any drinks and food. I don't really do decor. I don't go all out like that, but just mostly drinks and food for the Super Bowl. I honestly think we have enough saved already, but that's okay. I do want to finish this and put this towards that particular saving. So look at this, y'all. We got a D20 to take care of. Let's go ahead and do that today. Let me grab a D20 dice. Okay, here we go right here. Here's our D20. And we'll roll that down. And we got a 12. So not too shabby. Almost right in the middle. I'm going to write kind of on the outside of that so you can see it. I kind of want to do one more because we got still some heavier hitters on here. Let's go ahead and do this D4. Let me grab my D4. And we have a 3. So $15 going into this today to help with our Super Bowl savings. And we do have another challenge that will be coming into here once I get that set up. And it's for the AFC Championship and the NFC Championship. I'll show you the results of that next week when we get those teams put on there. So we have 10, 25, 26, 27, 28 and 29. So $29 in this roll and save from Kimmy's Budget on Etsy. So guys, you can also go visit her. She has a YouTube channel. She is Bayesian Girl Budgets here on YouTube, and she makes really good content. She has a really big Etsy shop. So if you don't know about her, please go visit her channel. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get my minis out. We'll get them spread out, and we'll roll a D6 dice, and it's going to tell us where we're going to put our first. So to be fair, in all honesty, I do have a marker. Let me zoom back out, guys. Okay, I'm guessing that's sufficient. Right there. Okay, so I do have a marker on number 5. That's where we're supposed to start. So I'm going to go ahead and put $2 down on 5 since we were supposed to start there anyway. And then I'm going to remove that marker. So 1 and 2. Now we have $73. We're gonna let the D6 dice tell us where to put our $2 or 2 bills in prop. So looks like 1. Okay, now I will swap you out. Roll another 1 and see what happens. Okay, that's what I thought. These dice, I tell you, and this is why sometimes I don't like doing it this way, because it'll all go to one challenge. And it's like, come on now, there's more than just one. Okay, now 6 want to act a fool. And 1, 6 and 1. Okay, so I may have to swap out dice, guys. Because, there we go. All right. Now we're cooking with gas, even though 1 is taking all of the cash. Child, I know number 1 is done. And some of these we aren't starting new ones on because we're at the end of the season. We're at the end of the season, and I don't want to bring in anything new that I can't finish before the Super Bowl. So we are dwindling down, guys. It's hard to see it go. I love football. I love the football savings challenges. Everyone was so creative. Now this is ridiculous. Everyone was so creative with all the things. Our last $2 is going to 2. With all the challenges that they had made, and I really enjoyed you know, using everyone's stuff. I'll be definitely looking forward to the 2026 football season so that I can either re-download a lot of these challenges or get the new ones that everyone comes up with. I should say and or, because I'm really good for downloading a lot of challenges. So all right, so this this first challenge is from Craft and Budget with On. It should be very familiar to you. She gave us a girl for every team. We're working with the Titans now. Let's go ahead and see what we got. I'm going to grab a little bit of sort quick. My hands get really dry, and then I can't separate out the bills properly. So let's go ahead and get our 5s out. I'm sure this got a couple of them because it was taking all the money. I only got 1. So it looks like we are starting a new one, and then this will be it, guys, for starting new challenges in this envelope. So this only needed 8, and it got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. $28. That's ridiculous. So let's go ahead and get the 8 out that we needed, and the rest will go into there. This should be $12 here. I'm going to be sad to see the girls go. They were so cute, but I did keep the file because these are sold out on her Ko-fi page. So I do have the file to reprint them next year. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So $12 total, which is correct. I'm going to put my remaining 8 hearts on the footballs. And let's get a paper clip. And that's a done challenge. I'm not going to worry about condensing down because I will just mark, I'll erase this and mark our total for what we're transferring over into the Discover. Okay, next up is Football Frenzy Savings Challenge. And these, let's make them $2 an icon. This one got a lot of money. I think we'll still be able to finish this up within the next couple weeks. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So there we go. We can color in 10 of these. So let's go ahead and do our stars first. We'll do all 5 of these. And then, I guess all 4 of the footballs and then 1 of the popcorns. So nothing specifically is going anywhere. Like I said, it's just going to get dumped into the Discover. It's the Allied. It has all the specific categories. And right now I'm doing pretty well on sinking funds and things like that. We just don't have a need for many of the things that we have going on right now. So everything is kind of on pause. We will be getting that the Seussical musical savings here started soon. I think I wanted to finish up a couple of savings challenges like football and holiday mashup before I start anything new. So we'll be bringing in those savings soon. We'll be bringing in Pen Pal again. I really miss saving in that binder. A lot of the Pen Pal savings was going towards like personal savings for just me, like self-care, or if I needed it to, get my nails done, which I don't know, that might not even get my nails done. I do my own nails, but buy stuff for me to do my nails. But that might be ending because, some things might be changing on the job site. So yeah, we'll just see what we put those Pen Pal savings towards. Because I'm not high maintenance at all. Most of the things that I do for myself. I do my nails, I do my hair, I do my own makeup. So I don't really spend money like that on myself unless I need stuff for, unless I need materials to do that stuff with, like if I need hair products or if I need nail products in order to do it on my own. And I'm so stacked up with some of that stuff, guys. I won't need it for years. Like I just have stuff like just everywhere. So, all right. So this should be 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Apparently I don't know how to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've definitely oversaved. So these two, I owe this $4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, so yeah, that's what happens when you're talking and coloring at the same time, because I definitely overcolored. So I'm going to just set this to the side, and if we get $4, we'll make that right, because I don't want that to kind of like linger over, and then now next week when I come back in, I'm confused why I'm off by $4. So let's go ahead and pull out our next challenge. This one is from Kimmy over at Bayesian Girl Budgets. And this is one that she sent as a freebie for buying her NFL Picks Challenge. These are saving, it looks like we are saving $1 a piece. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus 5 is 11, 12. So we can color in 12 of these footballs. And this will put us just that much closer to being finished with this challenge. Now, I am not, I don't think there's another one behind this one, but I'll just have to make sure. Because like I said, guys, I am not going to put any more challenges in here, especially if I don't think I'm going to be able to finish it before February 8th. So, anywho, let's talk football. Are any of you girls, are any of your teams still in it? Yeah, so I watched I watched most of the games that I could watch. I mean, it got to the weekend, and I watched like movies too, because I didn't want to be just watching football all weekend, especially with my babies being out of it. But yeah, is your team still in it? Are you going to one of the championships? Depending on if your team is AFC or NFC. Okay, let me not talk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I can do 6 more. But yeah, I will still watch it as much as I can until the Super Bowl. And the Super Bowl I absolutely watch every single year. I try not to miss that at all, because it's the last football game of the season. And it's exciting to watch, the best team in America make it to the end. So I always wanted to be the Steelers, and it hasn't been for a while. So 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so this is 9, 10. I usually don't bother you with my coloring, but I'm bothering you on today. 11, and we'll do one more for 12. And then we'll count up and see how much we have in total saved at this challenge. We only need $2 more to finish this. Okay, so all in all, we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, $14. So let's get a 10. So this is a $16 savings challenge. So let's go ahead and write that at the bottom. This is going to be 16. And I think I'm going to push this one towards Super Bowl too, especially if I don't know, food is expensive, guys. I know some of the things I do have ready to go, but you know, if I get out and start shopping and I need more stuff for Super Bowl, I will use some of this for that. All right, so let's go ahead and see what our next challenge is. This is from Party Planner Papery. I'm just here for the snacks and the halftime show. That is so me. This is a $20 savings challenge, and this week it didn't get much because number one took a lot of the money that I had. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Still did pretty well. Let's see what we can do with this. So it'll be close to being done. A lot of these challenges are going to be close to being done. So 2, 4, 6, 8. We'll go here, 9, and 10. So we only need $1 for this to finish it. So it just depends on what we do with these last 3 challenges, whether we have enough to cover some of these getting done. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, $19 out of 20. So that's right. Let's go ahead and condense some of this down. And we'll grab a 10. There we go. 15 and 4 is 19. All right, we'll set that right there. We'll see if we'll come back to that. Number 4 is a brand new one from Boss Babe Budgets. Let's go ahead and make these $1 a piece. They're 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 circles. And we are putting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into here. So let's go ahead and just mark these up like that. And there's 5. We'll grab a 5. And then slide that on in there. What's that say? Bury your worries. I love some of these stickers. I bought some of those sarcastic stickers to stick on my prop money. I'm not saying that you had to do that because it's prop money and I don't have any real money in any of these binders anymore. But I just think it kind of spruces up that money. And I just love some of the sayings that are on these things. It's just, they're so smart alecky and snarky. And I can definitely be a snarky person if... or what do they call it? Passively aggressive. Sometimes that's definitely me. I don't know if that's a good thing, but you know, sometimes it's needed. All right, these next challenges from Mama's Budget and More. They are saving, it looks like $2 a piece. Yep, $2 a piece. Let's go ahead and put that down so I don't have to count the money each time. So today this is getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we can do 3 more. Guys, I'm worried. I need $4 because I overcolored on that. I don't really want to have to grab $4. I mean, I always can, but I probably shouldn't. You know, if I allot a certain amount to this, then I need to stick to the plan. All right, we should have $10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, $10 going into there. I love those gold metallic Sharpies. They're so pretty. Make sure if you guys get those, you store them upside down with the cap on tight so they don't dry out on you. I feel like they dry out really, really fast. Okay, our next challenge is from Sheila over at Gen X Budget. This is our February, the big game Super Bowl savings. Yes, I'm saving with this now because I wanted to make sure that I included this in my football savings. And it only needed $4. And today it received 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, guys, we are good. So I'm going to put $4 into here and then 4 into that one I overcolored. So this saved us 1, 2, 3, 4. Should be $20. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Perfect. This is so perfect. It's all working out. All right, so let's go ahead and grab that challenge. We're just going to slot this $4 into here. So now we have $24 saving this out of 26. Let's put that down. This is 26. No, that's wrong. 27. Chow. It's 27. 27. There we go. Alrighty, so we are all complete with our football savings challenges. Let's see what we finished today. We will be finishing quite a few next week because some of those are really close to being done. So this is all working out. So we have this $20 savings from Sheila at Gen X Budget, this $12 savings challenge from Craft and Budget with On. We have this from Sheila at Gen X Budget. I think this saved us, what did I say, 40 some dollars? 42. It was 49. That's what it was. Let me mark that on there. 49. And then this one from Party Planner Papery saved. This is what happens when you don't write it down there. $29. So let's just add this up really quickly. I do have my calculator here. I just want to see what we saved in total. So we have 49 plus 29 plus 12 plus 20. So $110 today. Awesome. That is going to go into, well, some of this is going to go into, this one's going into Super Bowl. The rest is going into our Discover. So I'm going to put this just like that. So I remember to transfer that money over at the end of the month. And that takes care of our football savings. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh, not tomorrow. Well, yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, but I'll see you later in the day with our holiday mashup collab. And then I'll see you tomorrow for our Saturday savings where we do our yearly, our quarterly, and our monthly savings for 2026. All right, guys, I love you so much. Take care, and I'll see you later today. Bye.